Hi and welcome. In this video I will share my experience with this model of workshop scissors. These are made by a company called Milwaukee, and the model is, it has some numbers 48, 22, 40, 43, but basically it's a workshop scissors with a 60-degree offset head. This is what the package looks like. You can see it here. And I am very happy with this tool. I would recommend it. I did not have to pay for this. I got it from a sponsor, but I would buy these scissors because they do the job. What I like about this, they have an offset angle so that when I'm working on something close to the surface area, working area, I don't have to keep it lifted up as I do with, so to say, normal scissors. And this slides nicely, and this lower edge has small serrations on it, so it keeps whatever you are working on from sliding out of the scissors as you are applying force to cut it. So it keeps things in place and you can cut it. My concern was Milwaukee makes another model similar to this one, same thickness of steel, same quality, very similar price, but with symmetric. These they are like in line, they are not at an angle offset, and those don't have these serrations. And so I thought, okay, this angle, it looks like a very good idea, and it turned out very good in practice, but will these serrations make whatever I'm cutting leave some sort of a mark? And as I've started using them, and no, that's not a problem. I can feel it as I'm cutting, those small serrations. I'm not sure if you can hear them on the video. But I can feel them, but they don't leave trace on whatever it is that I'm cutting. However, as their job is to keep the material in place, if you start cutting and then you wish to slide the scissors further in, you need to make sure that you open them enough, because otherwise those serrations will bite into the material, as you can hopefully see in the video. So they work both ways, of course. They are not artificial intelligence, they are not mobile, they just stay there and do what they are designed for, and they do a good job and don't create any problems with the finished product. And I can easily cut fabric that is made so sort of folded into several layers, so they work quite good. I can also cut sponge, and I also often use these to cut tubes for various purposes, so they do a very good job at that. And even the tip, you have enough force, you can use even the tip for cutting, and this lever is long enough. The steel goes all the way around. This rubber around the steel is just used, sort of coated afterwards, but they have the steel inside, so this will not break. It's not plastic, but it's steel all the way underneath, and the openings are wide enough so that I can put my hand with gloves. If I'm using gloves and working and need to use scissors, I don't have to stop, remove a glove, then use the scissors, then put the glove back on. But they are nice and big openings, but not too big to make my work cumbersome without gloves. So it's a nice rubbery surface that does not slip and works okay. They are holding up pretty well. They are staying sharp. They are working nice. This mechanism with the nut and the bolt is staying in place. I did not have to touch or adjust it for now at all. That is also great. They are pretty resistant to any signs of rust or similar, though with all the tools it's a good idea if you keep it in a cold or moist places to use some protective oil to coat them. And my concern is sharpening because of the serrations. I can sharpen knives pretty good, but I'm not an expert in sharpening everything, and those blades that have some sorts of serrations or waves are beyond my skill level. So at worst I might have to Google the way to sharpen this, but at worst I will have to pay some money to a good sharpener to get this sharp when it needs to be done. Hopefully it will not be for a few more years. I don't use scissors daily in my workshop, but I very often do need scissors, or the job is a lot easier done with scissors, and using a knife or a scalpel or whatever is less practical. So it's a good idea. I'm happy to have these. I can recommend them, and I really love these. And this is the first ever tool I got from this manufacturer, and my first impression is it's just high quality. That is my first association and my first impression when I think of this manufacturer, thanks to my experience with these. I'm not selling these, I'm not advertising them, and this video is not sponsored. I got this for a sponsorship for my channel in my native. I just wanted to share my experience and to recommend these tools, so to help you not buy something that is bad or more expensive needlessly. These get the job done. I'm not looking for anything better than this, especially not anything more expensive, and I would recommend and buy these again. That's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope that it was informative. Please, if you have any comments, additions, recommendations, use the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, of course, and I will see you in some other video. Cheers and stay cool.